Hi, welcome to the EJS Mindset Mastery Program, where your kid will learn the mental side of peak performance in 90 days or less. So, the short term goals are for your kid to be able to compete and practice with trying their best all the time, good intensity on the court, really good intention for each practice, so that they have little goals for each practice, and being able to develop that tenacity on the court so that when they're competing that they're going to fight hard in the tough moments and be able to problem solve well. And the long-term goals are to have your child embody a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset, so that it will help them in all areas of their life, not just tennis or whatever sport they're playing. But this is not a cookie cutter program. I've spent a lot of time thinking about the curriculum and putting it all together, taking ideas from many books. And I just really briefly want to go through the curriculum. So we have the pillars right here, and the first pillar is the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset, and then the motivation. So first we're going to explore this topic about fixed mindset versus growth mindset, go through the differences. And fixed mindset, they can't receive criticism or feedback. They're focusing on themselves. They can't accept failure or mistakes. And the growth mindset is more, they view challenges as opportunities, learn to grow from the failures. You get the idea. But you'd be surprised, a lot of kids don't have this growth mindset, and it's not really taught. The kids don't really know about this stuff. And then we'll go through the motivation so that they know exactly why are they even playing in the first place. So I have a lot of cool exercises to go through the motivation, because if they're going to day after day come to practice and trying their best and putting in the work every day, they're going to have to know why are they doing it. So I have a lot of cool exercises to figure all that stuff out. And then the next section is plans and goals, set goals. So once they identify their motivation, then you have to have the long-term goal, and then we have to be able to break it down into little chunks for each day, so that they can build their motivation. Because when you achieve a little goal, that helps to build the motivation for the bigger ones. And so we'll go through that. And then number 3, beliefs and commonalities that all champions have, self-awareness and removing limiting beliefs. So I'll talk to your child. We'll go through their beliefs, whether positive or negative, and then we'll talk about what it means to be confident. And do the feelings come first, or do the actions come first? And they'll learn that you always want to put the actions before the feelings. You fake it till you make it, and then the feelings come after the actions. And this is a deep one. And then we will go on to the next one, fight off the allure of results and put your mindset first. When you focus on your mindset first, then you can play in the zone. You can focus on things that are actually in your control, you process, and you can be in the moment, thinking about what you need to do in this moment to play well in this moment, instead of thinking about in the future or the past. So this is a really interesting one. And then the next one, number 4, understanding the conscious mind and the unconscious mind, self-talk. So in order to improve self-talk, first you have to understand who's the one talking. Is it the conscious mind or the unconscious mind? So the conscious mind is the one talking to the unconscious mind, and the conscious mind is like a post-it note, and the unconscious mind is like a supercomputer. So you want to try and let the unconscious mind be the one playing, and that's basically when you're playing without even thinking. You're playing in the zone. That's what they call it. But this is a really interesting topic. There's a great book called The Inner Game of Tennis that we'll read passages from. We'll be reading passages from many books that I have, but that's a good one. And then number 5, mental toughness and developing tenacity. This one is interesting because this one, you would think a lot of the kids they either have it or they don't. But this can be developed. It does take some time, but again, it comes back to the mindset. When the going gets tough, when the score is close, who's the one that's going to try their best? Who's going to embrace the challenge for the right reasons? Who's going to think of it as an opportunity? Because that's the person that's not going to choke also. So this one's really interesting. And then the next one, visualization and script for games, pretty self-explanatory. Number 7, why failure is crucial to success. There's a lot of great athletes who have talked about this. We'll go through different quotes. Number 8, habits. Number 9, analyze a pro. This one, a lot of the kids, they play tournaments or they take it really serious mentally. They care so much about doing well in their sport, I know. But the thing is, they're dabblers. They don't really put in the time thinking about how to actually get better. They're just thinking about the results all the time. So, I talk to them, do you ever go and watch YouTube videos, slow motion videos, thinking about what you could do better compared to this professional? The answer is no. A lot of them don't. And it just goes to show you, it goes back to the mindset. They don't have they're not thinking about things in the right way. And then finally, number 10, presentation graduation at the very end. I'm going to require them to do a little recap, little PowerPoint recap. And they're also, throughout the program, they're going to be sending me their morning routines and what their intention was for the practice. I'm going to keep them accountable. And that's basically it. Let me know if you guys have any questions.